Assalamualaikum. Welcome to Lisa's Medical Knowledge. Today we are going to discuss about glycolysis. Definition of glycolysis: sequence of reactions take place that converts glucose into pyruvate and lactate with the production of ATPs. This is the definition of glycolysis. Let's talk about the reactions that takes place in glycolysis. First, glucose comes from the food that we eat. That glucose converts into glucose 6-phosphate in the presence of hexokinase enzymes or glucokinase enzymes. During this reaction, one ATP convert into ADP. This is energy investment phase. Then glucose 6-phosphate converts into fructose 6-phosphate. Glucose 6-phosphate and fructose 6-phosphate, these are isomers of each other. So the enzyme in this reaction is phosphohexose isomerase. Because these two are isomers to each other, so the enzyme used in this reaction phosphohexose isomerase. After that, fructose 6-phosphate converts into fructose 1,6-bisphosphate. Fructose 1,6-bisphosphate. During this reaction, the enzyme used is phosphofructokinase, and 1 ATP changed into 1 ADP. This is the splitting phase. Fructose 1,6-bisphosphate splits into two components. First component is dihydroxyacetone phosphate, and the other one is glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate. At the carbon number 3 phosphate group is attached, so that is glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate. This phase is an energy giving phase, energy withdrawal phase. That's glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate converts into 1,3-bisphosphoglycerate. In the previous glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate, the phosphate group is attached to carbon number 3, but in the 1,3-bisphosphoglycerate, 2-phosphate group is attached at the carbon number 1 at carbon number 3. That's why it is called 1,3-bisphosphoglycerate. The enzyme used in this reaction is glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate dehydrogenase. In this reaction, dehydrogenation occurs. That's why one hydrogen is removed from carbon number 1 and phosphate group is attached at this place. At this reaction, NAD change into NADH. One NADH production occurs. One 3-bisphosphoglycerate converts into 3-phosphoglycerate. The enzyme used in this reaction is phosphoglycerate kinase enzymes, and 1 ADP converts into 1 ATP. 3-phosphoglycerates converts into 2-phosphoglycerates. The enzyme used is phosphoglycerate kinase, the previous reaction kinase, and this is mutase. 2-phosphoglycerates converts into phosphoenol pyruvate. In this reaction, one water is removed. The enzyme uses enolase. Phosphoenol pyruvate converts into pyruvate, and the enzyme is pyruvate kinase. These are the reactions take place at glycolysis. Pyruvate is the final step when the pyruvate is the end product when the reaction is aerobic reactions, but when is anaerobic reactions the end product is lactate. Once again, when the anaerobic respiration the end product is lactate, when is aerobic respiration the end product is pyruvate. Okay, the phases in these reactions are glucose fructose 1,6-phosphate. These are energy investment phase. We invest energy. For example, ATP is converted into ADP. We invest ATPs to ATPs. The Z phase is fructose 1,6-phosphate converts into two components, which is splitting phase, and the last one is energy generation phase. We generate energy. In the whole reactions, 2 NADH is produced from glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate and from dihydroxyacetone phosphate. One from glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate, one from dihydroxyacetone phosphate. That is 2 NADH, which is equal to 3 plus 3, 6 ATPs. Okay, and the next is 2 ATP from glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate. This at the step of 1,3-bisphosphoglycerate into 3-phosphoglycerate, and the other at pyruvate phase. Sorry that I did not draw. ADP converts into ATP. 2 ATPs from glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate and 2 ATPs from dihydroxyacetone phosphate. That 4 ATPs. 6 plus 4, 10 ATPs. But 2 are used at this phase, energy investment phase. We invest 2 ATPs minus 2 ATPs, total 8 ATPs. Total 8 ATPs are generated from glycolysis. All about glycolysis. If you understand my video, kindly like my video and share it to your friends. Thank you, and subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe my channel. Goodbye.